Hello everybody. Today we are playing Black Ops 3 Moon, and there we go, we got Jug, and we're going to be doing a one purchase per round challenge. What that means? Well, we can only buy one thing per round. You might be thinking, hey, you're in no man's land. Technically, and I know we see a little round counter of 1 there, there's 2 ways we can do this. Technically, no man's land doesn't have rounds. Also, I need to actually be killing these guys, not just looking around. We can either do it that we just get 1 purchase in no man's land in general, or we get whatever current round it is that we go. I think I was going to do in general, but I didn't realize Black Ops 3 actually had the round counter there. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to keep it to, I think I can get these guys with grenades and get enough points for a Jug, so I'm not going to worry about wasting my pistol ammo on them. Although, this is actually one of the few challenges where points just genuinely don't matter at all because you're not limited by points. Anyways, so I think we're just going to do round 1 purchase. I'll be able to buy something here, and then yada yada, we get it. So, like, if I come here around 13, 14, 15, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through the map because Moon has 1,000,001 doors, and we can only make 1 purchase per round, so that includes doors. Then whatever round we come here, we'll just have purchase for that round, basically. Make enough sense? Good. I know I did a terrible job explaining that, but it's okay. one point off. Hold up, let me get a knife in. Alright, we'll grab Jug, and I think we'll be able to make it out of here without too many worries. And in round 2, I'd like to buy Quick Revive, if possible. Please don't kill me, thank you so much. Grab the PES. PS doesn't count as a purchase. Press 2 to activate. I always forget what the equipment button is for this game. Alright, so I almost bought it. Dude, I almost, thank goodness I didn't have enough points because I most certainly just would have bought it there. But anyways, let me get this out of the way at the beginning of the video. Guys, if you could, please like, comment, subscribe. It truly helps out the channel a ton if you've been enjoying the content. And if you're brand new here, feel no pressure. Watch it if you enjoy it. Hey, I got a lot of videos just like this one. But yeah, comments mean everything to me. Comments are generally my favorite thing. If you leave a comment, it would really make my day. I read every single one. But let's talk about general strategy. I mean, the nuke's fine. Like I said, points don't really care here because normally you want to be able to buy 1,000,001 things in a round. You want to be able to get everything. You want to get power on by round 4, man. But we can't do that. Okay, by the way, the round might not have technically swapped there, but we all know that was round 2, okay? No zombies were left alive. It's habit. I might make a few things like that, but we know it was the round 2 purchase. Also, we have this guy. I'm not going to mess with him too much right now. I'm just going to let him walk around. I don't want him to take my perk because, let's say he takes a Jug. I have to go back to the, Moon area twice, or Moon area, we're on the Moon right now. I have to go back to Earth twice, to, bypass Speed Cola, so I'd have to go pack a punch and then leave and then go back. It'd be a whole hassle I don't really want to do it. But we need to start thinking about a gun. And I was thinking about whether I want the RK5 or whether I want to try to greed and get like an SMG or something. And I think we're going to go with that strategy. I think I want to greed, go with try to get an SMG, something fully automatic. I don't think an RK5 is going to be that great. I'm not using the Shiva. Look, I like the M14 in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I don't like the Shiva. I don't like the fire rate cap. It's very uncomfortable. I'm not a very big fan of it. But yeah, and then we'll just be going. Luckily on Moon, you can get an early Jug. Oh my gosh, we are just getting bodied by that one guy. Good old Black Ops 3 zombie aggression, right? It's one of the one of the best things. I've talked about it a few times. It was funny because they had to nerf how aggressive the zombies were whenever Black Ops 3 first came out because it was insane. Also, I'm gonna open these doors. I'm just trying to, I don't know, get points. I don't want to just go down to them, honestly. Oh, you know what? That death machine would have been nice, but we can't get it now. Let me see. Sorry, I'm having to think here, because my biggest thing is my instincts want to take over and just buy weapons and everything, because my brain sees RK5 and my instinct's like, oh, let me just buy the RK5 real quick. Also, I can never get over just how pretty this map is. I love it, although that does look very 2D to me. Right now, I don't know why, it just looks like actually horrible, but it's okay. So round 3. Done. It's going for 2. We're not going to get power on forever, are we? It's gonna be tough. I'm at least happy that we don't have to wait to have perks until then, because Quick Revive doesn't need power, and because I guess Jug is on Earth, it doesn't need it. Although if we go by Black Ops 2 rules, if power goes off somewhere, the perk stays, but it's inactive. I don't know. I don't think Black Ops 3 does that all too much. Oh, I can shoot. I was like, can I use my pistol? Because I've been doing so many only certain types of weapon challenges lately that I zone out. So I think we're going to go through 11. I don't typically go through 9. So I think we're just, is it 9? Is it 6? I don't know. Anyways, round 4, we'll open this, and I think round 5 will be allowed to. I want to say the gun's in here, like it's not an MPL. It's a Pharaoh. I don't want the Pharaoh, but I don't want to greet another round either, because I think round 4 might be my limit of how long I can go without. Also, where's my buddy? There's my buddy. That's what my grandpa calls his catheter, by the way, his buddy. Anyways, that's irrelevant to this story. But I was talking about the astronaut there because I don't want to just... That's like the jump scare on Moon, right? Is just running through a doorway and then running right into Big Boy's arms. Let me see if I can get some stuff done with the grenades here. It's going to be a little bit slow early on here. It's a little bit of a challenge. I don't... actually, you know what? No, I need to listen to myself because round 4 is a 3-hit knife. I don't know if you guys knew that. But because of the way that Cod Zombie helped... I thought it was a zombie right there. It's just the... I was like, well, how did the crawler get up there? Double points. I don't care too much for double points. I don't want to back myself into this corner because you can just fall off the map and die here. But anyways, round 1, 1-hit knife. Round 2, 2-hit knife. Round 3, 3-hit knife. Round 4, also a 3-hit knife. Round 5, 4-hit knife, etc., etc. Just because of the way zombie health scaling works. Eventually it like starts to get like ludicrous and everything with how many like bullets and everything it takes to kill zombies and the way their health gets. Is it the health that gets exponential or is it the amount of zombies? Maybe both. I don't know. I don't pay attention too much like past the first, honestly the first round. I know about the knives all the way up to like round 5. From there I stopped paying too much attention to how many knives it takes because if you're knifing past round 5 then I don't know what to tell you, man. You're just in for a tough game, I think. You're either doing a really hard challenge or I don't know. But it's all good. You guys heard about Overwatch 2? If you don't know, Overwatch is like a very popular game. I'd expect most of you guys, also round 5 Pharaoh. There, boom, bada bing. There we go. Overwatch 2, very popular game. I'm not going to explain what it is. You guys should know what it is. But Overwatch 2 was developed because they wanted to like have this PvE experience. They were gonna revamp the multiplayer a bit, or initially I think it was gonna be like this multiplayer is the same basically as Overwatch 1, which it is. They reworked a few champions, updated the graphics and lighting, added some new game modes. I mean, it's basically the same thing. There's not even a big of a change between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 multiplayer as there is between like Call of Duties. Call of Duties have bigger changes than Overwatch. Also, the one thing about this challenge I'm going to say, we're allowed to buy ammo. The ammo is the one thing that you can refill between rounds. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to, because it breaks the spirit of the challenge, but I'm not going to sit here and run around on round freaking 10 using grenades in my knife. That's too miserable for me. It's not fun, not cool, it's not a good time. I'd like my struggle to be because I plotted something out wrong, not just because I ran out of ammo. That's where we're going to leave that out. But anyways, Overwatch 2. I love Overwatch. I play a ton of Overwatch. I was platinum in Overwatch. I haven't played as much Overwatch 2 as I did Overwatch 1. But I love the games. I think they're great games. I'm a big fan. Also, you're done. I'm so tired of you. Maybe I should have kept him alive because he wouldn't have respawned. I don't think he would have gained more health because he died very, very quickly there. Also, max ammo's massive. Let me grab that. There's our zombies. I was wondering what was taking them so long. On Moon, they're so slow because of the zero gravity. All right, round 6. We can open a door. Let's try to keep going down. It is actually going to take forever to get power. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I think I have this door and then one more door I have to open. Or does this one get me there? No, I have this one and then one more, I think. And then we're at power, so that won't be too bad. Anyway, so they wanted a PvE experience because right now it's just... It used to be 6v6 multiplayer, now it's 5v5 multiplayer because they redesigned the tank roll, yada yada. But they ended up just canceling it. There were 2 parts of it. I read the full dev blog because, like I said, I used to love Overwatch, so I wanted to know what was going on. There were 2 parts. There was one part where it was going to be... I'm not going to give the full backstory of why these parts came into existence. All that matters is that they were going to be made. One part was basically you got to play as the heroes, and it was like a campaign mission, right? There wasn't like a ton of like... It wasn't very RPG-like where you can change your character and upgrade them and everything else. We're going to grab the death machine here because this is one of the few challenges I'm just going to be like, yeah, give me the death machine. Let me save some ammo. But, so it was just going to be campaign missions and stuff basically where it expanded the story of Overwatch. Because here's the crazy thing about Overwatch. In all of Overwatch 1, the story that they gave us was all in the past. Not a single new thing happened in Overwatch. Nothing was continued. Like... all it was Overwatch was starting to come back together, and then it gave us a ton of backstory for like 6 years. That was it. That's what we had through comics, cinematics, stuff like that. But Overwatch 2 is supposed to finally start to continue. Also, around 7, we can buy a door, easy peasy, and then we have this one. But then we'll be at power, and I guess we just make our way outside, I want to hit the box. I'm hoping the box will be here. I don't know where all the boxes can spawn on this map. I never pay too much attention to, like, the spawn locations. But I don't really want to get trapped here. Is the Pharaoh going to be strong enough to, like, keep me alive? Again, I'm not going to buy ammo until I'm out, just because it goes a little bit against the spirit of the challenge. But again, I thought that shadow was the zombie. I just wasted so much ammo on that. You know what? Maybe I was going to say maybe I should have, like, waited to open the door, but I'm not going to allow myself to, like, stockpile purchases. Like, oh, I didn't buy anything on round 10 through 11, so this round I can buy 3 things? No, we're not doing that. That is not what's going on, but I do need to figure out how I'm going to survive here. I'm going to throw grenades, and I am going to get damaged by the grenade. But it is what it is. Get through these guys. Luckily, because they're so slow, they also hit pretty slow. I don't know why. I feel like they don't need to hit so slow. I think they could be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. I was talking about how aggressive they were earlier. But Black Ops 6 zombies aren't too scary anymore, but they are some of the most aggressive ones. I feel like Black Ops 4 zombies are a lot more aggressive, though. Anyways, back to Overwatch. The other type of PvE that was being made was like an RPG. You could upgrade, your characters had skill trees, you could upgrade them, you could make them like into different, like you can make one of them like Reinhardt, who's a big melee guy. You can make him into like a full-on tank. You can make him into like a melee damage dealer, based on like what I saw on the screenshots and stuff. Basic RPG stuff, right? You can just make your character however you want. Simple as that. And that's what's getting fully scrapped. They're still going to go through with the missions because that was campaign stuff they had done, but they couldn't figure out how to make the talent trees work, basically. Or I don't know if it's making the talent trees work or if it's just they couldn't figure out how to get it to a level where they liked it and were comfortable with it shipping out, because they were talking about how they couldn't get it to like what they wanted it to be. So basically, one of the entire reasons Overwatch 2 was being made, because Overwatch 2 was like it was going to be Overwatch 1 still multiplayer based, and then so like Overwatch 1, that's the multiplayer, Overwatch 2 PvE, and then the entire reason they could have just updated the game. They could have just updated the graphics. Okay, I thought it was yelling at me that an excavator was going to start messing up. Yes, Tunnel 6, Tunnel 11. Alright, it's fine. No worries. We're all good. But I know I'm getting distracted here, but I'm having to focus on the game as well just because I'm using not the best weapons. We did make a purchase on round 8, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. It was the door to get 2 power. Although power is honestly not that useful in this kind of challenge, because I don't even know what perks I'm going to buy. Because I feel like, what else do I want? Speed Cola, that's going to be on Earth. And then I want Double Tap. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know where Double Tap is on this map. Actually, yes I do. We're coming right up on it, aren't we? I'm actually going to buy Double Tap almost as soon as I can get it. I was really hoping the box would be here, but I think we're going to have to backtrack and go buy more Pharaoh ammo. Because there's nothing else I can do. I could buy the Argus, but I don't really want to use the Argus because I think I can't buy the Argus this round anyways. I'm not going to buy the Argus because I don't think it's very good Unpack-a-Punch, and I think it's going to take way too long to Pack-a-Punch in this challenge. Alright, I see you're back. Emily Hathaway, I suppose? I don't know. But I love Overwatch, so it's a big shame because I was actually kind of excited for the PvE. I just love the game. So whenever you love a game and they're talking about something new coming out and then they're like, no, it sucks. And obviously it's so easy to be like, I hate Blizzard. Blizzard sucks. And don't get me wrong, Activision Blizzard does suck. I don't like them. They have their fair share of terrible things they've done, as any company has. Theirs just seems to be a lot more publicly known. But I'm not a big fan of them, truth be told. I love the game studios like Infinity Ward, Treyarch, as much as I can, but I don't love the big corporation side of it, because I think being able to separate game studios and corporations is going to be somewhat of an important thing coming up here in the future, because corporations are going to be getting a lot, like, I mean, look, Microsoft with, what was that? Microsoft with Activision, or not Microsoft Activision, Microsoft Activision with Call of Duty is, getting their grubby mitts all over it. And we're going to be able to start being able to look, I mean, we're already doing pretty good at it, I think, with being like, oh, the microtransactions probably Microsoft and not, I don't think Treyarch's wanting to put 1 million and 1 microtransactions in the game. Maybe they are, but I don't think we have any insider knowledge on that. So look, I'm just saying, keep the hate going towards the corporations, not towards the game studios. And now patch and balances and stuff, I don't think they should receive too much hate for that, but at least that makes some sense. But anyways, regardless, so if you want to hate somebody, hate like not the game developers who probably put a lot of passion and love into it and it didn't work out. Put it towards big corporation who said, you're not doing this quick enough, you can't get it working fast enough, you're costing us money, get screwed, nerds. That's probably who you should be mad at, because I don't think individual game. Look, Jerry, who just graduated from freaking, hold up, oh no, this is bad. I'm going to take it down, but if I take it down, it's horrible. It's horrible to take it down. I need to play this very, very carefully. Nope, taking it down. Couldn't jump over it. Unlucky. Down there is so horrible, by the way, because we lose Jug, we lose Quick Revive, so I'm gonna have to run all the way back and buy Quick Revive. I always forget they have this freaking horrible door here. It is genuinely like that area is my least favorite part of this entire map. I hate it. I hate it so much. Did I buy double tap, by the way? I hope I didn't break the challenge and like accidentally buy double tap without thinking about it. I don't know if I did or not. I might have. If I did, I apologize. We'll count that as my down for breaking the rules of the challenge. But I won't be able to buy Quick Revive until round 10. I think that'll be fair also. I know we have an astronaut somewhere. I don't know where that guy went. Anyways, not only is, you know, Overwatch having issues, Riot, good old League of Legends, they're also imploding. I've been talking about like some of the controversy and drama happening at MSI, which is the big tournament going on right now, big international tournament. And how, like, for a little bit, Spain and France were at each other's throats. But from what I understand, that's somewhat of a common thing in esports communities with those two. But the right now, North America is imploding. And I am a North American resident, if you couldn't tell, you know, by my voice. I live in the good old US of A. And we have never... I'm going to run out of ammo again, aren't I? This is horrible. I hate this challenge so much, by the way. But we have never performed very well internationally. But we have always had a few teams in the LCS. LCS is what, like, the North American division? Is that what you do call it? The North American players for league, our little tournament series. It's called the League Championship Series. That's what the North American side is. And then, like, China is LPL, Europe is LEC, and like Korea's LCK. Then you have, I mean, there's a lot of other minor regions, but those are the 4 major regions. Also, we're gonna buy more ammo here. I just gotta watch out for him. I don't want, or you know, honestly, he can't kill you. Fun fact: the astronaut can never kill you, but he just takes your perks. But guess who doesn't have perks? That's me. Also, you are not wanting to die. Oh my gosh, what a sad presentation for me on this challenge. And you know the crappy thing, we're gonna have to deal with the Pharaoh even longer. We're not gonna be able to swap it out because I have to spend my round 10 purchase rebuying Quick Revive. I can't believe I ran up there. I need to just like save a zombie at the end of round 10 and then go open stuff and then like run back somewhere safe. I should have known never going to that lab because the freaking Nova crawlers that spawn in there are so absolutely miserable to deal with. But anyways, North America is exploding on the home front with the League of Legends because, for one, the Riot, for whatever reason, held a vote basically saying, do we want to allow players or do we want to keep forcing teams to have it's a NACL team, which I think is like basically the lower level team, right? So you have the big higher level teams like Cloud9, Team Liquid, 100 Thieves. I think even either FaZe or Optic used to have a league team. Not anymore nowadays. Also, we're just training here because I don't know what else to do. We have to play safe. I don't know where I can train right now that's not here because I don't have it open. I don't have the biosphere and I don't have the actual surface. So we're just going to hang out over here and see what we can do. I guess I feel somewhat safe being able to back into this corner because it leaves me a wide enough area here to run back out of it, but it's not my favorite thing in the entire world. I got some coming behind me, but I can still just mow into these guys. It's just a matter of killing them, man. It takes so long with the Pharaoh. It's such a bad gun. I really was hoping the box would be in that area so I could just get a weapon that actually works, and I don't know this map well enough to know where like all the wall weapons are. Anyways, so Riot held a vote basically, and now teams don't have to have these lower division teams, which you might think, okay, that's fine. To be honest, the lower division teams didn't have that much viewership. They didn't bring in that much money. Now, you have to know, though, Riot does give these teams like $3 million, and they are not spending like any of that money on this. And you might think, well, what does it matter if they don't have that? You have to understand, one of the biggest controversies with North American League is that all of our players are imports. I think we're pretty typically referred to as one of the, not soon by the way, but as of right now, we're still, I think, the richest League of Legends nation. Basically, if a player, like a really good Korean world champion, or a really good Chinese world champion, wants to make enough money to retire, you sign to an NA team, because you get millions. That's just the way she goes. It's where players come to retire, basically, because for whatever reason, these corporations want to pay out big bucks. And even with all these imports, we don't win. And there's a lot of talk about, you know, we need NA talent. There's nothing, let me make it this clear. It's nothing against the Korean or Chinese or European players, but it's that people just want to see NA talent. Whenever, whoa, easy there, big boy. Also, please tell me I bought something on round 10. Yeah, I did. Okay, so round 11. I'm not going to... No, 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 I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Don't you freaking dare, dude. I don't know what tunnel that's going to, but whatever it is, I'm praying it's not 11, because it's going to be 2 more rounds to have to deal with that. But I'm going to hold my round 11 purchase, because I can't go to the lab now, because if I go to the lab now, I'm going to die. Because it's 2 more doors we have to open to be able to get to, like, an area where I can actually train. If I go to the lab right now and I can't buy another door, we are just absolutely screwed, because I'm not going to be able to make my way back through. It's not happening. I'm just hoping it's either Biosphere, or I'm hoping it's Tunnel 6. I didn't mean to shoot there. But it's just a conversation about fostering NA growth and how our teams aren't doing that. We're not finding the best players on the NA servers and then trying to give them a chance to be on the teams. Oh, this is so bad. I got hung up on like the zombie there, so I had to run through. Please, please, please. I don't have Jug right now. I would love that. I would love that insta-kill so much. Epsilon. Biodome. Oh, I don't care about Biodome getting decompressed. That's fine. That's A-okay with me. Is that a max ammo? No, it's a nuke. A nuke. Oh, I love nuke. Give me the nuke. Actually, let me kill as many zombies as I can and try to... No, I can't. I can't risk ending the round. I cannot risk ending the round here. Ending the round is one of the worst things I could do. I need to just keep my eyes open. I know I have a zombie coming, so I can kill you. Why'd you explode? You were my zombie. You were my road dog. There you are. It's just about fostering NA talent. Like, I know Evo Geniuses has a player, Jojo Pune, and a lot of people love watching him. It used to be this Fortnite player. He came into the league, and it's fun to root for an NA player, because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm an NA. I want my NA team to win. It sucks if my NA team is full of LEC and LCK and LPL imports, because I don't have that, like, I don't know if a sense of identity is the right word, but it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? That's why people were so mad at the guy who smiled, was because the French don't like the Spanish players, because I don't know why, but they're really harsh on him all the time. It's not that I don't like players. I love Faker, don't get me wrong. Faker, mwah, goated. Love that guy. Faker on an NA team would be pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see us fostering NA growth. I want to prove to the world, I think, that we're not horrible at League. I think that would be great, because I'm horrible at League. But maybe some other people aren't. Maybe that would be cool. So it sucks. Like now they're not requiring it. Every team voted on it and basically said no. And now it's like, oh, we just don't have any NA talent or growth. This is cool and this is fun. I like this. I don't like this. But so that sucks basically, because it basically every team. I know I've said basically 10 times. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to. It's a lot to talk about, and I want to tread very delicately whenever I'm talking about this, because I don't want to appear as like a big a-hole. But I think it's bad to not foster NA growth, and it's the big issue is that every team has said they're so committed to like fostering this, and then the moment that they're able to be like, hey, what if we saved money? Then it's like, it's sad. It's sad that who could have guessed corporations value money over, you know, the game, and not every team is doing it. The majority of teams are pulling out, but some teams are staying, and that's great. I know FlyQuest is staying in. That's awesome. Big dub for FlyQuest. Also, we're gonna buy the KN44 before we hit the box. Is that a death machine? Thank goodness. We're gonna buy the KN44 just because I want something consistent to use. And the box could be a big miss. Although the box is more hype, right? I'm gonna hit the box. We'll hit the box. When it turns around 13, we'll get a box it in. But it's just. It sucks. I don't know. But then the other bad thing about NA that's imploding is like CLG just left, which is Counter Logic Gaming, which is a very big team. It's been one of the staples of LCS, one of the teams that has been there from near the beginning, if not the very beginning. And now today, TSM saying they're going to another region. I think it's basically all but confirmed they're going to the LPL, which is fine. But it's like, man, everyone's just dipping out of NA. Like... In terms of... That's funny. That is funny that we get the KN44. I don't know if in esports there's that many reasons to dip out. I think it's just that basically every team has realized that being able to maintain how much they're spending on players is pretty not... what's the term? Not sustainable. So they're just wanting to leave. I think that they can just get cheaper players if they go to... LPL or LC, like not as in their worst players, they're actually better because they have better coaching, better training, better team synergy, but they lower salaries and stuff, because again, to them it's all about saving money, which sucks, because as a player I don't care about the money. I just want to see some good League of Legends, and every time I'm watching the NA international series, it's embarrassing. I swear the only thing we can do is doom EU with us. So if anything, EU fans should be rooting for NA to get their stuff together so we can stop pulling y'all down. Because it's like, at Worlds, we were already fully knocked out, basically. Like, even if we won our last game, which was against EU, we wouldn't have, like, gotten back in. It was just a game for show. But if EU lost it, they were knocked out. And that was, like, our only game that we ended up winning, was just to knock out EU. The only thing that can shape up America is by saying, screw you to EU. So, that's funny. But it's like, I just want good League. It makes me sad. Because these are games I love, Overwatch and League. Oh, I don't love League. I hate League with a passion. They're games I enjoy at the minimum. And it sucks seeing that. And you know, hey, all I'm saying is if League gets screwed over too hard, hey, guess who owns Valorant, guys? Because I know y'all be playing Valorant. It'll all come crumbling down. You didn't help us. Although I think Valorant's like way bigger than League in North America. Worldwide, I think there's no shot because I don't know if Chinese and Korean audiences play nearly as much League of Legends or nearly as much Valorant as they do League. I think Valorant or first-person shooters in general are more of a North American EU thing. I don't think because I feel like in general, and this might just be a stereotype and I'm completely wrong on it, and I'm more than willing to admit I might be, but I think that typically Asian teams, Eastern teams typically play like strategy games like MOBAs, and I know StarCraft used to be a big thing. I just have never really seen, hold up, chill, I forget, I don't have Jug. I've just never really seen like a big, I also don't watch not Korean esports, I don't watch like Valorant that much. I watch like the Moist Moguls and DSG a little bit every now and then. Jeez, you guys are just smacking me back and forth. I'm worried about a zombie spawning behind me there and just killing me, so I need to be careful. Also, we're coming up on round 15, which is typically my mark to end a video. We'll see if I'm still talking about stuff, but we might just run, get Pack-a-Punch, and call it a day, because this challenge has just been miserable. I'm so upset I took that down. Using the Pharaoh for so, like, now we've stabilized a bit, and that's usually the part that I like to end challenges, is once we stabilize. I know I talked about Riot and League. Oh, we didn't make a round 14 purchase. I wanted to Pack-a-Punch on round 14. That sucks. Whatever, we'll hit the box again, and we'll just end it out here. We'll end with Pack-a-Punch. I'll Pack-a-Punch the Pharaoh. Do I have time? I probably have time. Let me finish what I'm saying, and then we'll make a stupid run over there. But at the end of the day, I think that it's kind of sad for the future of gaming, because these are like two massive things in gaming. And you know, the Overwatch thing might end up turning out well. They can focus their resources into like better stuff for the main game. That's great. But man, League just feels doomed. Even one of the Riot casters to TSM, who I'm a very big fan of, I think his name's Azael. It's either Azael or Azazel. That's what I didn't want to say because I didn't want to mess it up. But an absolute amazing caster for League. I mean, and he's much more than a caster. He's a former world champion, I believe, in I want to say World of Warcraft, although I could be wrong. But absolutely amazing guy. Whenever he heard about TSM leaving, he's like, good riddance. They haven't cared about the LCS scene in forever, which I'm big thumbs up with, because I want to see the LCS succeed. It's as simple as that to me. I want North American esports to succeed. I want, you know, hey, let's say my kid one day wants to be a professional gamer. I want them to be able to do that, man. If any of you guys want to be professional gamers, follow your dreams. There's no reason that you guys, the players, should get screwed over by these big corporations. It sucks. That's what I think. That's my hot take. Do it for the gamers. But here's what we're gonna do. We're at 346 kills. We'll get like 50 or so kills here, because I think it's no, we'll just leave. I don't see any reason to kill things here, because I was gonna be like, we'll get 50 kills and then we can do the math and figure out, you know, how many zombies that would have been in or out. We'll just go back and end the round. I don't care that much. It'll be fun. I don't have jokes, so I can go down by them, but luckily we didn't. I had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is definitely one of the harder challenges I do. I know I didn't focus too much on it, like I mean, I don't know, I talked a good bit about it. It's a fun challenge. I know I rambled, again, a lot about it, but it's just because it's important to me. That's how these videos go. If you don't like it, don't go, please. But yeah, just good times, good vibes. I also, by the way, let me address that. The reason that I haven't been able to upload is my jaw's actually been screwed up, so talking's really hurt. The jaw's getting better. Sometimes it gets worse, but that is the reason. It's not that I haven't been wanting to record. I've actually really been wanting to record lately, because I'm loving being able to be more on the consistent schedule. I'm actually recording this I'm gonna try to, I haven't done this thumbnail yet. It's 1:30 right now. I really want to get this uploaded at the time I normally am able to upload my videos here in a few hours. Easy does it, easy does it. My game's starting to lag here. We're starting to get a little choppy. But I need to... I got so much I have to do, so I need to wrap this up so I can work on the thumbnail and then get her uploaded, because that takes like 2 hours, right, between uploading and then YouTube rendering it. That's a big time sink. So I want to get this out to you guys, basically, as soon as possible is what I'm trying to say. I am committed to you guys. To the Apothecans. Woo! Poggers! Let's go, guys! Donate to me. Give me your money. Make this parasocial. I will be your friend. But with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, where's my last zombie? I was doing a whole thing here, man. You had to go and ruin it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But yeah, have a good one, everybody, and take it easy.